Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. I'm definitely having a good one today, and Aptera continues to lift my spirits because I know that they're doing some positive things, and so we're going to get into that right now. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here. We welcome one, we welcome all. We thank you so much for joining Free Power here. And Aptera is continuing to be on the move here. They're getting the Pi2 together, getting ready for its second part of testing. And we are so looking forward to that. But we're also going to talk about not only what the Pi2 is doing, but we're also going to talk about what the Pi3 job is. And so let's get into this.
So we broke up the Pi2 development into two stages: low-speed function test and then high-speed validation test with all the external surfaces. So the low-speed test, or what we call Mercury, doesn't have the solar panels, it doesn't have the hood, it just has all of the bits to drive, but without all the exterior A-surface panels. So now that that's completed, the team has taken it back already. They're adding some retrofit items into the high voltage system that we want to for high-speed driving, and adding all the A-surface panels so we can take it to a track and get our energy measurements and range measurements as well.
So as Steve brought out, that the Pi2 has already did their low-speed testing. Now they're getting set up to do the high-speed testing. They're going to put the high voltage system in, and then they're going to put the exterior panels on. I don't know if they're going to put solar panels on it. I'm not sure. But I know they're going to put the rest of the exterior panels on and get prepared to get, the high-speed test done with the check the battery pack and do the range testing to see how far the battery pack could take the Aptera. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Aptera is only going to be a track test vehicle. So I don't think that they're going to put the solar panels on there. Plus, they haven't said anything about the radiator. I'm interested about that as well, since they're not doing the skin cooling. So, I mean, it would be nice to know, what's going on with the radiator. I'm sure we'll find out something, especially since they're going to do high-speed testing. They're going to have that to cool the motors and the batteries. So we'll see, but we know it's going to be a track vehicle.
So what am I looking at over here? Normally what I'd see for this would be something I'm going to switch on for maybe NOx or something like that. And
NOx.
So what are we looking at?
So this is a track car. It'll never have a full interior. It may not even have the IP installed, just a cross-car beam.
Yeah.
So it's very bare bones. It just has a switch for coolant pump, fan, some other things like that.
Okay.
As Steve brought out, I mean, this is just a track vehicle, and it's going to be bare bones. They're not putting hardly anything in it. It's not even going to have the IT in it. So basically what it has now is all it's going to have. But Sandy was asking about these switches over here on the side, and I'll blow that up a little bit. And this is also what makes me think that there is going to be a radiator, because he said there's switches for the coolant pump and for a fan. And so you would think that would be connected to the radiator. So I still think that, that's going to be the case. There's a radiator in here somewhere. With everything that's in the way, you can't see it. But anyway, enough about the Pi2. What about the Pi3? What is that going to accomplish?
Pi3 is a mirror of what the electrical systems team has integrated on the bench. This means it will end up more complete than Pi2, which will always stay a track vehicle.
Now the Pi3, it's going to have the full electrical system installed, the high voltage and the low voltage. And that's why I think that the Pi2 will not have solar panels to be testing them. because they don't have all the equipment that they need to test the solar panels. So with the Pi3, it's going to have the entire electrical system installed. And no doubt it's going to have the UI installed as well, so they'll be able to test everything. So those are just my thoughts on it. The Pi3 is going to be a welcome sight. And of course, we know after that's going to come the Pi4, which will be the fully operational production intent vehicle that's you are actually going to get. So we're looking forward to all of that. And when the Pi2 comes out and they're finished with it, we'll get all the updates and testing that's going to be done on it, as well as with the Pi3. We can look forward to the solar panels being tested. And then, of course, they're going to come out with the fully functioning Pi4. So what do you think? Do you think that's going to work out really good? Of course, we know everything basically comes down to funding. So hopefully they could go ahead and get this on the road. We know that when the Pi4 comes out that they're talking about actually going from city to city so that people can see the Aptera in different cities and see exactly how it's working.
Be able to test drive PI vehicles.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Once we have more PI vehicles around, people can definitely test drive them, for sure.
When are you bringing it to Las Vegas? Good question.
I mean, once we have the PIs, they'll be all over the U.S.
Yep.
We'll do meetups everywhere. You'll be able to see it, get a ride in it, and I can't wait for that. It's so cool to see in person. They're a lot bigger. They're more everywhere. Yeah. It's more refined. I was thinking because there's going to be some PIs that we don't need to get a million miles of real world driving on them. So like people like you and me might just have them and do road trips and do like our own meetups. Just like pack a car full of stickers and like our own stuff and just drive around the U.S.
Oh yeah.
You know?
No,
so it's going to be totally like, I don't know if bootleg's the right word, but like it'll literally be like, hey guys, I'm at this place. Let's meet up, you know.
Maybe we can crash at some people's houses too.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's going to be really nice to have Chris McCann and Audra to bring the Aptera to your city and hand out stickers. But you know what, Aptera? I got a suggestion. If you do need drivers for the Aptera to go to different cities, I'm your man. I'll be glad to drive an Aptera for you. I'll go to any city you want. Just let me know. But anyway, I know I just want the Aptera to come out. I am just so happy that they're continuing to make this move. And I know everybody else is excited as well. So we're just going to say goodbye here. I got to give a shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys very much. And if you're new here, hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe. You catch all my Aptera videos when they come out. So y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll check you out later. Bye-bye.